there, it's Sonia from the Bloombiz Academy, and I'm here today to share another top tip with you. So today, with Valentine's around the corner, and then shortly after that we've got Mother's Day in the UK, Easter. It's a prime time to be getting out and trying to get some orders through hotels, restaurants, bars, and of course retail. But we're going to look at today how we get in front of them, because you know, most of us working on our own, time is limited. We don't have all the time in the world to be chasing after every single customer. So how can we build it into a current workload to get in front of these customers? Well, the thing is, with these types of businesses, they get quite a few offers through social media and email, and I do as well, from various people telling me they can make me an amazing website, for example. But to be honest, I don't really engage in those type of things, and neither do other businesses. The key for building this type of work is to actually get in front of these customers. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have a huge amount of time to be sort of driving around seeing people. So what I do, and what I recommend you do, is look at building prospecting into your journey. So this weekend, you're going out delivering. Look at the area you're going to be delivering to. What's in the vicinity in terms of those types of customers that you can pop into. Look at your journey then back to your home or to your business, and what businesses are there along the way that you could pop into, and build a little plan for your journey home where you can pop in and see customers, tell them what you offer, and see if you can get some orders through them. So I want to look at what you do when you then start your journey home and you're popping into the businesses, because this is often the scary bit for a lot of people, and it needn't be. It's very, very easy and simple. What I do recommend you do is, because you're going to be cold calling, it might not be a prime time to call on them. I recommend that you do have a leaflet with your offers on, telling them what it's going to do for them, their business and their customers if they purchase off you, and your contact details. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can create it in Canva, print it on your printer, cut it into A5 sheets, and just take it in with you. The point is, you've got to have a way of seeing what you offer and a way of getting in contact. So when you pull up outside the business, I advise that you, if it's the first couple of times you're doing it, you certainly practice what you're going to say before you get in there, because it stops you fluffing. You know, when you walk through the door and they go, "What can you do for me?" You go, "Can I have coffee, please? I'm going to leave." So practice what you're going to say, you know, just something like along the lines of, "Hi, I'm Sonia. I run balloons and manual decor business, and I've got this fantastic offer that's really going to make your place look amazing and draw customers' attention to coming in and having a look what's going on. Who's the best person to have a chat with about it?" Simple as that. Put a big smile on your face, and one thing I find is if you smile and get eye contact with people, they will automatically smile back, and that immediately reduces the tension that you feel and they feel, and it's much easier to have a conversation. So big smile, be confident. You're popping in to offer them something that's going to help them get better business during a key holiday period. So you're there to help. I also recommend you have a couple of business cards with you, because without a doubt, when you pop in anywhere, you always get some person go, "Wow, I've been thinking about this. Oh, my mum's having a 60th birthday in a couple of weeks. What do you offer?" So have a couple of business cards as well, because you definitely will get those type conversations while you're there. You do need to bear in mind that they are in the process of running their business, and it may not be the ideal time for calling on them. So you need to be aware that you can't be there for ages. You've got to keep it brief and to the point, really. And you need to find out who the person is that can make the decision. So when you're telling them why you're there, you need to find out who's the person that would be able to deal with this. Often it's a manager, but sometimes in bigger stores, they will have departmental managers that deal with it. You may get some people say to you, "We are not allowed to make any purchases. Anything to do with marketing and promotions has to be done through head office." And that's fine. Ask them then who they have to get in contact with. And then you can go away and you can ring them, and you can find out whether they deal with one person in the UK that then organises their balloon jobs. So like B&M's, for example, deal with one company, and I've had quite a bit of work out of that company for my local area. So find out how it works and make sure that whether it's head office or another supplier, you then get on their list to cover your area. But assuming that they can make purchases, then you need to find out, can you speak to the person directly that day? If not, what's their name? What hours do they work? And when and how's the best time to get in contact with them? Get their email and their phone number. leave the leaflet and ask them to pass it on to them. And what's really, really key with all of these businesses is that you follow up. The purchase is usually in the follow-up. Very rarely is a purchase there and then when you walk in. Some people will purchase with you, but a lot more you will have to follow up to get the purchase, and that's fine. Just because you haven't heard back from them does not mean they do not want to purchase from you. It means they have been busy. They meant to get in touch. At the time, they thought, oh, that's quite a nice idea. And then lots of other things happened and they forgot about you. You ended up on the bottom of the to-do list. So quite often when you follow up, they're like, ah, brilliant, I'm glad you rang. I've been meaning to ring you. So let's get this sorted now. I'd quite like to get that offer too that you had on your thing. I think that'd be brilliant for the store. How does this work? How can we go about it? Sometimes you'll follow up and they're like, I need a bit more information. And that's fine, follow up again. Other times you will get businesses that won't purchase the first time you go in to see them. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow up with them, and it doesn't mean that for the next holiday season you don't go in again. Some businesses take time to warm up, and some businesses need a bit of referring back to what others. So for example, you know, if you're going into Starbucks, and recently Costa had a great big order off you and they saw loads more customers coming because the kids saw the balloons and dragged mum and dad in there, and their sales went up that weekend. If you start to share that information, they may previously have been, oh, I don't think I want balloons, and then suddenly they're like, oh, wait a minute, Starbucks are doing that, we could do that, we could get more customers. Okay, we'll give it a go. So it does take time sometimes with customers. Anything to do with selling is about building relationships. And the thing with moving forward for the holidays as well is over time you can get lower touches with your customers, but you still need to be there in person because people like to build relationships and they like to buy from people. And the thing to remember with these types of businesses is they are going to purchase multiple times a year. So they're going to purchase for Valentine's, Mother's Day, Easter, Father's Day, Christmas. They may have a new menu launch. They might have a special offer, a promotion. So, you know, most of these businesses are good for 8 to 10 orders a year. So it's really, really worth spending the time and energy at the beginning, building up the relationship with them for the future, when you can look at growing, you know. And then also the thing with these is that quite often you can do Monday to Thursday deliveries, so it fills up that part of your diary that sometimes sits a bit empty and lonely. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Plan your cold calling into your journey, and your retail and your business to business side of your sales will grow. I hope you found it useful. Please comment, tell me, share any tips and advice you have, give me some feedback. If there's anything else that you would like me to cover in these videos, please do tell me. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. You won't always see what we put out there, and I really do want to help as many businesses as possible this year grow and come into their own, so they can live the dreams that they thought this business was going to give them. So until next time, stay amazing, and I'll see you then.